that hero, but we'll see.
Yeah, and honestly, both of these heroes are pretty good response to this Slark pick. The Enigma has the AoE Black Hole as well as Midnight Pulse, Centaur having that AoE stun, and you really want to make sure that you have these AoE disables when you're playing against Slark, just so that you can throw them into the Shadow Dance.
So Slark might have to play a bit more passively into these AoE abilities, otherwise he's going to get caught out. Ah, yes, the Disruptor pick coming out from Secret. A smart choice, especially when going up against heroes that have Stampede, excessive movement speed. It's very good against a global strategy as well. And Static Storm, in all honesty, is pretty solid. He's very good early on. Once the BKBs come out from HellRaisers, though, this becomes maybe a bit of an issue. But I think this hero is criminally underused in tournaments, so...
Well, he is one of those heroes that has issue from playing from behind. And so teams are sometimes a bit more reluctant to pick these kind of heroes. He has a tendency to where he'll either be like 5-1 and 10, or he'll be like 0-1 10, or he'll just start feeding out of control and die 5 or 6 times, or even obviously more than that at some point.
Becomes a bit of an issue, but he's so good in the laning phase with Glimpse, with Kinetic Field, and even Thunderstrike, which is really good nuke, that he's... If you can get off to that fast start, and like you said, he can roll. He can certainly roll, so... Spectre last pickup for Artez. This is another hero that I've yet to see him play, but it seems like he's got the backpack when it comes to heroes that he can just pick up and go to work with. So that's what they're going to have for HellRaisers. The Spectre will give them even more of a global presence now. A lot of global versus global here. It's the name of the game.
So they're going to have the Haunt and the Stampede against the Zeus ultimate and the Ancient Apparition ult. So it'll be interesting to see which wins out in the end. I think Spectre's actually a really solid pickup here. 3 of these heroes are very Spectre's Haunt, the Ancient Apparition, the Zeus, and the Disruptors.
Prepare for battle.
It's going to be a pretty tall task, I think, I mean, this is another game that I think Secret might not be able to take it into the late game.
You've got to be careful. Spectre, once you get to that 40-minute mark, is going to just crush you, regardless of the heroes that you have. Doom will be pretty effective against her, obviously, but at that point, you're kind of sketched out. So this is a very, like you mentioned, a lot of early game potential, I think, for Secret. And a lot of late game from HellRaisers because of the Exorcism and because of the Spectre. So it really is going to be interesting. Yeah, and that as well. I mean, the AoE Black Hole, not to mention Stomp. I mean, BKBs are going to be important, but later on down the road, 5-second BKBs might not be there. So we'll have to wait and see.
They are aware of this award that came out from the Doom.
No sentries, though, and that's the problem. You don't pick up sentries when...
Oh, they actually bought sentries, so they knew that a word was placed, so they're actually going to just buy up sentries.
See, I was about to say, as an Enigma, you don't necessarily buy sentries first, but...
You always save gold for sentries, because you want the option, but you don't really want to spend the gold, so...
And Goddamn was the one that purchased them, so they'll go counter the ward quickly, and this makes Sims offlane a bit more tough. So we've got for your Dire squad, Team Secret... Down 0-1 in this series. Puppy is going to be on your Ancient Apparition. Big Daddy No Tail on the Disruptor picks up the Illusion Room. Top lane, it is going to be Kuroki playing your Slark. Getting away from that puck roll that he played in the last game. In the mid lane, it'll be S4 playing your Zeus. And bottom lane, Simba or Fly, your off lane Doom, whichever you prefer to call him. And that'll round out your Dire lineup.
Yep, and on the Radiant, we're going to have Gorek playing the Centaur in the offlane. In the mid lane, Afo Ninja on the Death Prophet. Safe laning will be Goddamn playing the Enigma. Dread on the Venge. And farming up will be Artez's Spectre.
So Artez going toe-to-toe against Simba right now. And they have ways to kill him if the Enigma rotates in, but he should be, for the most part, okay. Spectre's not the best at getting early kills. Wave of Terror is going to fly. Simba and Dread are going to exchange some right clicks. So they realize that they don't want to go for an early kill, so they get the Wave of Terror instead of getting the Magic Missile. But I think Simba should be okay, at least leeching experience, and maybe even getting some CS if he can get close. But and that's going to be the problem, is because Gork is going to get zoned out pretty effectively. This is a really dedicated tri-lane with Pounce, which they're going to use immediately. There's the Chilling Touch. Big Daddy throws at the Kinetic Field, and the Stomp did go, but it's more than enough to get the kill. In fact, Big Daddy will grab it. So, and already off to a fast start with Disruptor, who, again, I really like with the AA.
Yeah, if you land this pounce with the chilling touch, it doesn't really matter what the other support is as long as it's ranged. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill.
It's going to be a kill. Yeah. So, good start. Fast start, even. And all the meanwhile, S4 has lit up this mid lane. 8 last hits coming in. He will have a bottle coming in. Boots as well. Boots and the bottle already. Simba Scorched Earth. He might get caught out. Centaur was about to stomp. He's in trouble. He's going to fall. Beats away a kill to Artez there, who will pick it up from just the Spectral Dagger. That was probably the best time that he could ask for in getting that kill.
Yeah. A little odd from Simba to try to contest that pull. I guess he didn't know where the Enigma was, but ends up getting caught out. The Enigma did have that Malefice at level 2, so good, nice pickup for HellRaisers.
They still have these sentries. They didn't counter this ward. They knew it was there, and they didn't counter it. Interesting. Big Daddy wants this glimpse in. He's not going to find it. He needed level 2 for that to work. So, Gork's just going to walk back up to the high ground, and now Big Daddy's going to say, hey, listen, I'm ready to go. I have glimpse, and Big Daddy's like, oh, God, wait, no. Don't run after me. Gork is kind of being annoying here, and they're going to glimpse him back in just a second. There he goes. Kinetic Field's going to fly as well. The Chilling Touch, Cold Feet's going to fly. Gork is going to take another spill here. Body block, and the pouncing KuroKy picks up a kill and an assist in this top lane, already up to 1,000 gold.
At the same time, he is going to be losing quite a bit of CS under the tower. About 5 or 6 creeps, not getting experience or gold for those, so...
So is it worth it then for KuroKy?
I mean, it is, because he got the kill. If he didn't get the kill, it's actually not worth it, I think.
He's back to farming,
they are going to smoke up.
Who are they going to find?
Honestly, it's kind of an odd, dual support Roman combination. They also don't have the glimpse yet onto No Tail, so unless they're able to get off the kinetic field, it's going to be a very difficult kill onto Ninja.
He is going to walk up, though, and their smoke is going to pop. The lightning bolt's going to fly, and there's the kinetic field. It doesn't go. They didn't have the glimpse like you mentioned. It was just Puppy walked forward a bit too much, and the smoke was broken, and after that happened, then Ninja was able to back away, so...
A little bit odd to try to make that smoke play, actually. It's a very low percentage play, in my opinion.
If Big Daddy had his glimpse up, I think they probably get that kill, but they kind of just went too quickly after the last kill in the top lane.
Even with glimpse, it might even be a difficult kill. I think it's close, because he had 10 stick charges as well, and full life.
And Dread and Simba going toe-to-toe. Interesting. HR's last 3 wins have featured Goddamn's Enigma. So he's played pretty well, and a lot of teams starting to value this again. Around TI3, Zaya was known for his Enigma. Puppy played it occasionally, but now it seems to be getting back into the rotation of heroes that are picked because Black Hole's good and because it can also provide early pressure. And it's not bad at just straight-up damage either. Again, shout out to our Statsman Mop Packs for being here and assisting us. Top lane.
It's definitely nice to have those stats. Gorek is probably going to fall here.
Yeah, the pounce is about to come out. It does hit. There's the Dark Pact as well. And another kill for KuroKy. Gorek is having a rough time. KuroKy is at 2,000 gold. And
probably
that's kind of ridiculous.
For that Midas, as he hasn't purchased up anything. So
he actually has enough money for it. Yep. He's waiting. Oh, the courier's back at base. Or not back at base yet. That's why. So.
And Simba doing a pretty decent job in this offlane as far as experience goes at almost level 5 compared to the level 2 of Centaur, but that's sort of the price you pay when you have this jungle Enigma. And honestly, Gorek doesn't really have anywhere to go. The Enigma is taking up pretty much the entirety of the jungle, so he can't really just go to the jungle and start farming that up, so...
They're smoking, and S4
this is an odd time to smoke.
They're looking for a kill on him.
They don't have the level 6 on the Enigma, only a level 1 Malefice. I'm not sure that this is a good idea.
Well, S4 is playing pretty far up here, and they're going to catch him. They see him coming in, and S4 has got to back away. Malefice is going to go first. He's going to try to juke to the low ground. There's the stomp, but this is going to be a kill. And Zeus didn't even have his ult yet.
He reacted kind of slowly there. If he immediately just runs to the right when the smoke gets popped, I think he's perfectly fine, but...
He gets caught out. That's actually a really big boon to Gork. That gets him to level 3, a bit of extra gold. Gork has to avoid this cold feet. Big Daddy disconnects again. I like this new feature where once you disconnect, the pause comes out, because this has happened a couple of times to No Tail. And 35 CS for KuroKy as well with his Midas. That's a really good time Midas. 5 minutes, and he's going to have boots as well.
Yep, so he's doing quite well on the Slark. I doubt we'll see a Shadow Blade build coming out from him like we saw in the previous game. Probably just gonna go for that standard Blink build that we see in most competitive games.
I'm surprised it worked so well for Artez. He got a lot of kills, and they had they had to buy an early gem because of that. And once the early gem was out, it was good, but he transitioned really effectively. Puppy's going to get caught by FNJ. He's taking right click. Cryptstorm would be able to get the kill. He's going to try to juke it. No such luck. And FNJ gets an easy one. And Big Daddy's going to go down to the low ground for whatever reason. Glimpse comes out, and that saves his life, but he took way too much damage there. I'm not sure why he went down to the low ground there.
Taking a little bit of damage.
He's still running away from these illusions.
4th fastest ever on Slark.
It's quite good. 507. I mean, 2 kills and an assist will do that, plus 40 CS at 630. So
he could have bought it before that time too.
Oh, he misses the pounce. But there's the Shadow Dance. He's going to kill the Centaur anyways. Kuroki just goes to work. He's just assassinating him in this lane. This Centaur is having the roughest time ever.
Kuroki's skill build, he goes for the 4 into Dark Pact with the 1 into Pounce, and I'm actually a big fan of this build. I actually think it's far superior to the Max Pounce build.
You have the 6-second cooldown of Dark Pact, so you can get out of more sticky situations.
It does so much more damage when you're going on someone in a 1v1 situation, because you're going to get 2 Dark Pacts off. It's also, you can't dodge Dark Pacts, so it's guaranteed damage.
Especially if the pounce hits up as well.
Yeah.
Kuroki now is going to Midas.
It helps you with farming. Like, you can push the lane. It's just better in my opinion.
There is an engagement brewing bottom. There is a lot of action that's about to happen. Doom's going to go. It's going to be up onto Artez. They're going to throw up the magic missile onto No Tail. He's trying to get that glimpse. The kinetic field's going to go first. They realize that they're out of the fight, but there's other heroes in the backside. Big Daddy's like, please leave me alone. There's the Zeus ult coming in. Glimpse is going to go. That'll be onto the Centaur, but not before they get 2 kills. Simba is alone. Here comes the Zeus. S4 not able to get the kill. There's the Haunt coming in. Artez is going to come through, use the Spectral Dagger, and the Cryptstorm secures it. And Artez is still in the trees. There's the Lightning Bolt. Artez is low. Can he get the kill? Cold Feet's going to fly and proc, and yes, at least they get Artez, but they lose 3 heroes at a disastrous engagement bottom. HellRaisers again with some miraculous plays and really good plays as well. The Haunt coming in, that was so aggressive, but it pays off.
I mean, it pays off for his team, maybe not for himself, as he does expend the Haunt. Oh, they're going to get S4 as well in this bottom lane.
Wow, he's now gotten a couple of kills.
4-0.
He's dominating. Centaur Stomp misses. The kinetic field misses. The glimpse is not available for 3. He might use it now, and will, but... And he might finally die here. The Cold Feet, he is so fast with the phase boots, though the right click. The Orb of Venom, big stomp coming in from Gorak. He's still low. Another kinetic field coming out. This time he will get caught and will fall. And now they're going to turn their attention to Artez, who's got his Spectral Dagger up. He can walk wherever he damn pleases. But the big thing is Ninja surviving there.
I'm not able to pick up that kill on Ninja, so... No, he's doing really well for himself.
Magic Missile, that swap range though. Kinetic Field's going to go. Artez gets Centaur Conqueror Stomp, but they still get Simba. No Tail is trying as best as possible. The only good thing for a secret is that they get the top tier 1 tower and Kuroki's getting free farm.
And that was honestly just thanks to the Max Dark Pact, because without Max Dark Pact he wouldn't be able to clear out the waves and wouldn't be able to pressure the tower nearly as hard.
He's able to just regen up from all that damage taken. So you could just like sit back, Shadow Dance it out with the passive. But bottom lane's getting pressured as well. The Spectral's going to go. They might take this tower. There is a glyph up ready to go for Secret, but they're not using it yet. The rotation down bottom coming in. Another TPA as well. S4 has his Zeus ult. They're going to come in. They glimpse back up on the Enigma. He gets doomed up, and he's going to try to fight on Big Daddy No Tail. They might need a Zeus ult here. They're not going to use it yet anyways. The Doom should do enough work to get the kill. Well, it certainly will as the Zeus ult does go. Dread is caught, taking quite a bit of damage. Another TP. Dread's caught out. And that's 2 heroes dead as they dove the tier 1 tower trying to get the kill, but the glyph was expended just to make sure that they caught out of position.
What, did they have a suicide pact? I'm not sure what Dread was doing.
I
know that the Enigma got glimpsed and then he just ran at them to buy space, but then Benj was like, I'll save you, buddy. Let me just run in with 300 life and die as well.
We're going to get this tower no matter what. I'm going to save your life. No, you're not. Simba now still trying to get towards the Midas, and he's ways away from it. This is as rough of an offlane as Gorak had. I mean, Simba's right there with him with 3 deaths. Gorak has, I think, 4? No, 5 actually.
Yeah.
But
And you would think that Simba would have more farm than he does. Although, I mean, he has the Tranquil Boots, the Gloves of Haste, and 500 gold, so it's not too terrible. He is about 500 or 600 gold ahead of the Centaur, so...
They're just going to keep picking on this Centaur in the off lane.
Yeah.
He
they're
knows...
smoked again. And they have the Glimpse as well.
Wow. Oh my god. He is... That's some
Wait, where did they
freaking
smoke,
game
do you know?
sense. They smoked... I don't think it was here. I honestly think it was here.
Was it
Maybe
there?
I'm
Okay,
wrong.
then it's warded. So.
I'm not sure. Well, regardless, they made their way over there, and he couldn't get the kill. They're going to roam back onto Fnatic. Can they get this kill is the question. Cold Feet's going to fly. There's the drum charge being popped, the Stampede as well, and that's just an easy escape. There's two supports that don't really do much.
Probably fall here.
Big Daddy might as well. They haunt through onto Puppey. He's going to get... Goddamn's like, hey, what's up? Turns around, Malefices him right in the face, clotheslines him down, and Artez gets the kill, so...
And a nice kill picked up for the Spectre, so already up to 1500 gold with the Phase Boots, Bracer, and Magic Wand. It'll be interesting. I wonder if he's going to go for the drums or if he's just going to go straight Radiance at this point.
How's his farm looking? He's sitting 1500 gold. He could... I don't know if drums is necessary. I think if you keep farming like the way you are, Radiance early on in this game could devastate Secret.
Right,
you could
so
just destroy them.
Blink on Kuroki.
Yeah, Gorik's dead. I think Stomp. Shadow Dance is available if he wants to catch up with him.
I think
He
he's
might
still
use
dead.
it. Blink and pounces up in one. Yeah, he's in some trouble. He doesn't even need to use the pounce. He can actually pounce away and stay alive. And Dread can't get the kill with the magic missile.
Like Afo Ninja gonna start working on his Yule Scepter. Pretty standard build on the Death Prophet. Although he does have the Drums of Endurance, not as standard, I would say. Sometimes we see it, sometimes we don't. I guess it's just mostly a player preference thing. He likes having that extra bit of movement speed.
It's like some bit of tankiness as well because it builds from a bracer,
but
provides some extra attributes, but not that much.
you get
It's
a
really
lot more
for the active.
tankiness just from like a bit booster.
Regardless, though. That's why I think Artez can just go for a Radiance. I mean, they already have the drum. I mean, you could buy two if you want. Artez can grab it if he really wants to, but at this point, I think if he just goes straight Radiance, as long as he doesn't get ganked and he can continue to get farm at the same rate, then he's fine. And he has heroes helping him out. Their TP coming in from Alpha Ninja. The Zeus ult's going to go, so they have vision. They're going to fight mid. Dred's going to get caught out. Stampede, goddamn. And they exchange 1 for 2 running at Kuroki, but he just backs away. No black hole been expended yet from goddamn, but he's getting close. It feels like he could just burst at any moment.
And he goes for the Tranquil Boots again like we saw in the last game. Opts for a Bracer and a Cloak, so maybe getting a little bit of tanky stats, doesn't want to get bursted by this magic damage, especially coming out from the Zeus. I mean, they have a lot of magic damage on the side of Secret. Maybe he's going to go for the Hood burst into a pipe, maybe, instead of the Mechanism. I think if I was playing Enigma this game, I would go for a mech into pipe, possibly. I think
Pounce
that would be
is
quite
gonna
good.
Ice Blast, there it is. The connection plus the Static Storm. They finally pick up a big kill on F and NJ. It's been some time before that kill came, but Kuroki now getting involved, and the Midas is now done for Simba as well as he spent some time in the jungle. So there's this period of time where HellRaisers were starting to pick up the pace, but Secret now with 2 Midases. The pressure's on, although, again, Artez is farming freely. He's got 2,000 gold. If he was going to buy a drum, he would have bought it already. He's probably just saving up for Radiance at this point.
For sure. He is farming up that top lane. And he'll probably have his Radiance, if he's unimpeded, maybe at the 20-21 minute mark, so that would be a really good timing for him.
And Kuroki's looking to pressure him, though. He's already heading towards the top lane. No ward. Actually, there is this ward here. They spotted him out going up towards that top lane. And you can see Artez backing away. They know. And Kuroki should know as well. I don't know if his Shadow Dance was off when he was over here, but he's going to try to fight on Artez. He's actually just going to go to the top lane and maybe just steal some of his CS or stop him from doing so. But there's a lot of heroes here. Look at all of the heroes bunched up for HellRaisers. They were ready. And Zeus ult, they know where they are now. There's the glimpse back into the goddamn. Zeus is going to come in. The black hole on Big Daddy No Tail. There's the glimpse. No, excuse me, the usage of the Haunt. They're going to go and they're going to try to fight an S4. The Thunderstrike will get the kill. Luckily, S4 has the haste. The Spectral Dagger almost kills him. He stays alive. God.
Barely able to survive that one. And actually something I didn't talk about during the draft, but it's really nice coming out from Secret, is that they have this Zeus Disruptor combo, and it allows you to get glimpses off when you normally couldn't, because you can use the Thunder God's Wrath to get vision on the entire enemy team as they're running away, and then you can just glimpse them back.
Right, so if they fog you, it's still not an issue at that point. But unfortunately, they only combine up to get 1 kill there, and they do lose Big Daddy No Tail, but they did expend the Black Hole, so maybe it's not too bad. First major item win rate, let's see here. What did he get? He got a 4-staff, only 46%. I'm sure S4 doesn't know about that statistic, but...
Choose your own story, Dota edition.
Turn to page number 5 for a 4-staff. Yes, I would very much like that. Your team has... You turn to page 5, a Peruvian.
Oh no.
Well, that's a problem.
Go back.
Dread's gonna get pounced on. Dread's in some trouble. Magic Missile's gonna go Dark Pact. Dread's gonna get caught out, but he TP's away in time. They don't get the kill. No Doom was expended. They already had the level. No, they don't even have the level death. They're gonna try to fight though. Zeus ult glimpse back in. That'll provide the vision they're looking for on Artez. Centaur Conqueror stomp. Now the ultimate coming out. They're walking into it barely. Artez trying to chase. They can maybe turn on him. Lightning Bolt could go and blows him up. I'm not sure what he was doing there. And now Kuroki comes in and goddamn gets cleaned up with a double kill for Kuroki. And this is turning pretty poorly for HellRaisers. They don't have Zeus ult, so the glimpse is not able to be used. Kinetic Field comes out, doesn't give the vision they're looking for in Gorik. The Lightning Bolt, wrong direction. They know that he's over in this direction. Kuroki's looking for maybe a blink, maybe a pounce. They will spot him out. Yep, there he goes. Dark Pact. Stomp might go now, and it does. Double Edge. There it is. He tried to get the kill. There's the Haunt coming through. Blink away, though. Surprisingly enough, he's still alive, and these illusions are done. So Artez going down, he was farming so well up until that point, and now his Radiance is going to be delayed a bit.
Yeah, probably by a minute or two, and that's honestly a really big deal. Kuroki getting absolutely massive on this Slurk. I mean, he's going to have possibly even a sub 20 minute Scotty on this Slurk.
Half a Ninja gets sent back to the well. How unfortunate. And, God, yeah, he almost has his second ultimate orb. He'll just buy it right now. Really rough game for HellRaisers so far. But certainly not out of reach. Again, Exorcism level 2, but... Yeah, I mean, the Spectre's there, the Death Prophet's there, the Black Hole's there, but...
Godham is actually going for a Necro Book on this Enigma, so... Very interesting item choices this game coming out for the Enigma.
Stampede, Zeus ult, Artez caught again. S4 solo kills him.
I'm not even sure. This can't be good, to be perfectly honest, on the Enigma. Maybe when you're winning?
Well, he's doomed anyways. And he does deny the tower.
Deny.
Probably not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it, but he does end up getting the deny, and yeah, like I said, I mean, I can understand getting a book if you're winning, but when you're behind, I mean, this book is not going to be very effective. I mean, they can always save a Devour for the book.
Maybe before that fight bottom broke out, but...
I mean, they were still losing.
Yeah, true.
A little bit. I mean, I think a book on Enigma is one of those, like... It's one of those items that's honestly never that great on the hero, just because of the hero's ability to get into that late game and how well he scales, but it is an item, I suppose, that is viable if you're snowballing. But not the case in this game.
As you can see, 1,190 professional Enigma matches. Enigma matches.
I bet Atos has been finished on that item way more than Necrobook.
That's why we have the stats, man.
Yep.
Mod packs. We got you, buddy. Let's look it up. Kuroki's going to jump in. His second ultimate orb has been... He actually has his Scotty. It's done. Yeah, his Scotty's actually more than done. He actually has 1,000 gold plus his Scotty. Or not. Maybe not. He buys... No, that was the point booster of S4, excuse me. I thought it was his point booster for whatever... I'm just...
I was like, he farmed up 3,000 gold that fast.
That was quick. Half a Ninja gets caught out. Static Storm, the Zeus ult went. And they kind of just backed up a little bit too soon there. Regardless, they get the kill. And again, Secret, they kind of did this where they did really well in the early game. Last game, I think. And then, or maybe that was C9. Regardless, second game, HellRaisers have gotten run over and then come back. This game, it's not looking so good. They're going to pounce on top of Dread. Dread's going to fall. Kuroki gets a monster kill streak in the process of doing so. Stampede's going to try to get Gorak out of trouble. Ice Blast is going to sail through. That'll give them vision. Ice Blast connects. Glimpse back out. That was the vision they were looking for. And S4 gets the kill with a lightning bolt. Kuroki's like, damn, I could have pounced him to death. Top lane, goddamn's getting chased down. Malefice, maybe a Doom? He's trying desperately.
Oh no, he's not gonna.
Centaur Conqueror, no, the Malefice came out. The Stomp wasn't in range either.
He is gonna be able to eat these Necronomicons.
Get that Necro Warrior.
Eat it.
That's
What?
that gives you the backlash, man. If you die, yeah. Oh wait, it doesn't give you the ability. That's unfortunate. Damn.
Oh, it doesn't. No, you can't steal any Necrobook abilities. That'd be OP.
That'd be super amazing.
Can you imagine if you stole the passive from?
Yeah.
Oh no! You're
It's
Tranquil
haunting. S4 is going to have to force the low ground and try to TP out. Artez is going to black hole from the high ground just to secure the S4 kill. Smart play from Goddamn, realizing that was the only option.
Simba panicked when the Spectre ult happened. He had his Tranquil Boots on the ground and then he blinks away, so he almost lost his Tranquil Boots. I mean, if there was more heroes there, he actually just would have lost them.
Wow, this is aggressive. They have... Big Daddy just walks into death. There are every single hero there for HellRaisers, and he just walks casually into all of them and dies. Because Kuroki was looking for a kill, but he's like, my bad, I guess. Oh well. What are you going to do?
So, a little... obviously good for HellRaisers to get those 2 pickoffs, but in the end, does it really matter that much? I mean, honestly, feeding the double book to the Doom is about the same as giving him a kill, so...
And the thing is, they are still down 10k gold and 10k experience. Simba has a blink now, like you talked about. Plus 1800 gold.
And
although there is the relic for the Spectre, but...
It's late game Doom. I mean, Doom disables Dispersion and the Desolate damage, so Doom's quite good against Spectre, and he's not even remotely tanky, so anytime the Spectre gets Doom, she's probably going to end up falling, especially if the Zeus ult comes out.
I mean, it would just be too much to deal with at that point.
S4 is actually going to go for a
Bloodstone?
Bloodstone, it looks like. He only needs the Vit Booster, so getting pretty close to that item for himself.
It'll keep him alive. He'll
Gives
be able to
him
spam
some
the Lightning
stats.
Bolt. Yeah. They're going to counter this this Ward Cure on the high ground. Nice play from S4. Realized they had vision. Kuroki, that's the thing. A Slark Zeus combo, it just sucks. Just like, you know where they have vision. It's really... they don't even need to invest any gem at any point in this game. Zeus ult's going to go through. The Glimpse doesn't connect, so a bit of a miscommunication there. And No Tail was like, I can't get it. S4 dropped the Zeus ult anyways. Enigma does take the top tier 1 tower, mind you, as they're pushing in with Dread as well as Gorak, but... Gorak has 2 bracers. He has yet to pick up his Blink Dagger. I think that's really been the issue this game, is he's been killed 8 times in 23 minutes.
He goes for these bracers to try to stay alive, but... I mean, if you're going to die anyways with these bracers, I would say it's not even worth it, just because... you might as well just go for the Blink first. At least then you're more useful in these fights.
The Blink Dagger is so necessary on the Centaur.
Yeah.
Without that hero, you're right. Useless is a good way to put it. S4 continues to farm top. The recipe's done for the Bloodstone. He actually needs a Vit Booster and the Soul Ring. Well, no, he has the Soul Ring. Okay, so he just needs the Vit Booster. And then he'll have his Bloodstone at about 25 minutes, which he went for a 4-staff first, which is not bad. There is the smoke from goddamn Ninja and Dread. They're going to look for somebody. Basher now done for Slark after his Scotty. Swap in. Dual Scepter on Simba. Static Storm's going to go. Simba's still alive. Scorched Earth has yet to be popped. Now it's going to go. They doom up on Artez. He did dive rather quickly. Glimpse going onto a hero. Now here comes the Slark. Goddamn, Black Hole is going to fly. Kuroki was not expecting that. The Exorcism. The silence onto S4. Kuroki is in trouble. He might fall here and will. Big fight for HellRaisers. They're going to take this kill and maybe even head to Roche. I don't know why you wouldn't at this point. S4 is going to get used up. Lightning Bolt. There's going to be the Zeus ult as well. Does not get a single kill, and that might be what stops them from taking Roches. They're all so damn low. That does provide the Radiant Stun. Puppy! He's dead, the last right click. It's a team wipe from Secret HellRaisers. They're not dead yet. Despite being down so much, they get 4,551 gold from that exchange. Secret lose 2,000 and 8,000. A 9,000 gold swing as well. My God.
It's happening again. And I mean, I talked about how good both the Enigma and the Centaur are against the Slark hero when he's in the Shadow Dance. you know, he doesn't really have the safety that he usually has against these heroes. You can just cast the black hole, you can use the hoof stomp. In that fight, he was caught inside that black hole, and they were just able to kill him after he came out of the Shadow Dance. So,
yeah, the lightning bolt was actually not available. He would have canceled it had he not gotten silenced. So I gotta say, Fnatic's silence there, pretty critical. It was not only onto him, but it was also onto, I think, the Ancient Apparition as well.
I'm still not sold on this Necro 3, but I mean, it does allow them to counter up some wards, so it gives them a bit of map control without having to buy that gem.
TP?
Gives him a little bit of split push potential, but I think just going for the standard Enigma build would have been better this game. Or maybe even something like a pipe to deal with this magic damage coming out from Secret.
They couldn't get the bash off. Gork actually survives, even though he already had his Blink Dagger, so it's not the biggest thing if he dies. He would just be feeding gold to Slark. And again, KuroKy's ahead. He's got 15,000 net worth, but I don't know if HellRaisers keep fighting like the way they are. This is not an easy game. And this Zeus Disruptor combo is starting to lose its effectiveness.
I don't think it was with you. I was casting with Gerg. Alliance versus... Who were they
Power
playing?
Rangers, probably?
Yeah, it was Power Rangers, and they had all these AoE ultimates, and...
Two Salt. They destroy after Ninja. Static Storm goes in, actually misses on Gorik. They have no glimpse. Now they do. I'm going to bring it back. There's the Haunted from Artez. That actually might have just cost him his life. Force staff into the trees from Simba. Artez is going to back away into the lane. They're looking for Dread. He probably dies. No, he gets away from the kinetic field. And they're looking for Artez. He actually is going to try to TP out. They went the wrong way. And they will find Dread. They will not find the Radiance. He turned the Radiance off. What a play. Doesn't matter. The Lightning Bolt goes. They do get 4 kills. So back and forth we go. That was without KuroKy, by the way. And S4 scouted out that situation beautifully with an Invis rune. Otherwise, that fight might go differently for HellRaisers in Secret.
Did KuroKy find a solo kill onto the Death Prophet in the bottom lane? Is that who he killed?
Must have been. No, it was the Enigma. I mean, that's who we got the kill on last.
Who was Death Prophet top?
He was top. He died top.
Okay, he died top. Okay.
He died immediately to Simba, I think.
Okay. I missed that. Alright, so a good fight for Secret, and these teams are just going back and forth. It's a bit unfortunate, I would say, that S4 didn't have his Bloodstone, as that would have given him 3 or 4 charges.
He's getting chased down. Ice Blast is going to go. I think Artez is dead. That was optimistic.
That was really optimistic. I mean...
And Gork's going to die too.
I mean, Zeus does so much damage. You're running into... you're going to have the level death on...
They need BKBs before they can start fighting like that.
Unfortunate. Yep.
And Death Prophet's the only one building towards it now with an Ogre Club and what?
KuroKy just constantly split pushing in this bottom lane.
Goddamn is Static Storm.
I don't think they can actually fight them with these 2 heroes. He's actually just going to go in. He's going to get a double kill.
Dread's going to fall. I was looking top as Goddamn did fall. Bash Lord, double kill for Kuro, and he's going to take the tower. Double kill on the tower is on the menu for KuroKy.
Yep. This adaptation by Secret is really intelligent. You know, they lost that last 5v5, but they say, hey, you know what? We don't even need to force 5v5s. We can put KuroKy in this bottom lane, force you to send heroes towards him. He's the most farmed hero on the map. You have to send... I mean, at this point, at least the Enigma plus the Death Prophet, and you'd probably have to expend both ults to even have a chance of killing him, and I don't even know if you would kill him at that point.
He's going to try to go for Artez. He does miss the pounce, and he's going to back up now, but he does have the Abyssal. Artez has to be careful.
Oh my God.
He's
so
got no follow-up. What is his GPM out of it? It's 674, 678 actually, GPM for KuroKy at this point.
And so I really like what Secret did there. They send 4 heroes to the top lane, keep KuroKy on the bottom lane, split pushing, and they're able to just get a numbers advantage and kills all over the map.
Honestly, KuroKy is running train all over this game at this point. They really, I mean, the rest of the squad has done a nice job taking the pressure on the top lane, but Artez has a Radiance, and now that's it. He's stagnated since the Radiance has been built. And a lot of that is because of course, KuroKy's just been killing him almost every time, or some over-aggression as well from HellRaisers. They've played a bit too aggressively from time to time.
Honestly, the supports on Secret are extremely farmed. You look at the net worth 6,800 and 6,500 respectively. I mean, killing them inside this haunt probably isn't even going to happen until maybe the Diffusal Blade, because You have 1100 HP on the Ancient Apparition. Sure, only 900 on the Disruptor, but he has both a Force Staff and a Eul Scepter, so 2 Force Staffs, a Eul's, and the Point Booster. They're just too tanky at this point to kill during that haunt.
Not to mention Glimpse from Big Daddy as well. If he gets in a bad situation. They know that there's a ward around here. It's over here on the high ground. They're going to walk into Roche regardless. Kuroki's like, it's right there, guys. And S4 probably kills it in about 2 seconds. Yep, there it is. They're going to scout it out. Counter ward indeed. There's the pipe. This is the item that you wanted first coming out from the Enigma, and he has it now, but it might be a bit late for that.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand not wanting to go the mechanism when you're playing against this Ancient Apparition, because there's points in time where it's just completely ineffective. But he does go ahead and get that pipe up. It'll be good at negating a lot of the magic damage coming out from the Zeus. I mean, pretty much, they all have a small amount of magic damage from all of these heroes. Even the Slurk does some magic damage at this point.
Big Daddy is leading the way, and he's going to run right into goddamn. There's the Necro going in. Zeus Ult's going to fly as well. He does get the pipe off in time, and actually they kill Disruptor immediately. The Stampede going. They have to run away from the Haunt, too. Not the best engagement from Secret. Not the best way to start a fight, but Kuroki is coming up. And
at the same time, the Haunt was used, and they only got the kill onto the Disruptor, so honestly, not a terrible trade for Secret. The pipe is also going to be down, so I think Secret might actually be able to take a fight.
They're going to launch this Ice Blast from long range, and it'll probably hit onto 2. Actually, Ninja avoids it, so Dred's the only one. Kuroki jumped in, and he bashed up Ninja and then backed away. And Exorcism is still going. I think this tier 2 tower is going to go down, it looks like. Secret don't want to fight into this.
And
the Exorcism's too much.
as HellRaisers back off immediately, they should be okay, but they really need to be careful about...
They're going to lose one.
Okay. They need to be really careful because the Exorcism is about to cool down. Will they lose anyone else?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah.
Goddamn is going to get Abyssal Bladed and just killed with the pounce by Kuroki, so... Also, Centaur is staying too long. He has his blink. He's going to TP out now, but... No glimpses. No Tail is still hoofing it back to that top lane. Another fight that goes, I think, Secret's way despite losing a tier 2 tower. I mean, they lost heroes there that they probably shouldn't have lost. They should have exited as a team. They couldn't get out. They're jumping on Ninja. There's going to be the Thunderstrike coming in. Glimpse is going to go. Kinetic Field's going to go in a second. Oh, he pops the BKB. And now the bash comes out from Kuroki. Pounce isn't there. Well, it is, but it's not going to connect as Ninja does have that BKB. And first charge of the BKB used for pretty much nothing.
And this Glimpse is going to be really annoying for him to deal with. It's like No Tail is... He actually misses these.
Doesn't matter, he got the Glimpse anyways. Static Storm goes as well, and he's played this pretty well. And that's another kill that goes the way. Well, Kuroki doesn't pick it up, it is going to be No Tail's kill, but they don't seem to mind at this point. It's just pick off after pick off after pick off that's really kind of just keeping HellRaisers either pinned in or not able to really do much. And Secret are going to try to finish this off by going up at 33 minutes and put some pressure on the tier 3 tower. With the Centaur down for 26, he doesn't have buyback. And, well, the swap coming out. No Doom onto Goddamn, but he's going to get Glimpse back. So the swap doesn't even do much in this situation. Now the Haunt coming in, but there are already 3 heroes dead. Kuroki's like, I don't care. I just want to kill people. The reality in, that'll be on Kuro. He does Shadow Dance it up. He got silenced, but it was a bit too late. And now back to the high ground if you're Secret, I think. Maybe not. Oh, Simba. Did you just devour the
he BKB'd first so that he wouldn't take damage.
Yeah, but
I think it's fine.
Necro Warrior or Necro Archer is dead. Kuroki gets
200 gold, and
they're just chewing through this tier 3 tower. Not dead yet, getting close. It does have buyback protection, or backdoor, excuse me. Stomp actually hits him at S4. There's the Exorcism. Kuroki still has the agency. Pounces up on Ninja. He's going to try to fight. Abyssal not used yet. Kuro's going to leap away. And the Exorcism doesn't hit him. He'll regen up for a bit, and then they'll go back in. So they're just trying to outlast the Exorcism now. S4 continually throwing down lightning bolts and arc lightnings. The creep wave has been cleared. Kuroki is regen enough where he feels comfortable. There's another glyph going in.
His fast the edge is available, so
yeah, it's available for another couple minutes.
Still be confident in just going up and hitting this.
TP coming in. That might be Glimpse. No, they don't have No Tail. He's going to get pounced on. Goddamn, he's going to try to get his black hole off this time. Maybe not.
Abyssal?
There it goes. Onto Kuroki. Aegis is still there, so that BKB, or that black hole used for not much. Glimpse back on the Goddamn. They don't want to jump in. There's the silence on a Kuro. He dark packs it off. They can't take the Rex yet. No Aegis now. He's used up. There's the kinetic field. Static Storm misses completely. No tail in trouble. Ice Blast, but the Zeus Ult does so much work. One down. The buyback from Gork immediately. Now the Necro unit's doing some damage to KuroKy. He's going to have to back away. And they're still looking for a fight here for HellRaisers. They're still trying to defend their high ground, and they've done a good job, but Secret have lost only No Tail in these fights. And they've expended Black Hole, they've expended Exorcism, Dread's trying to chase, and I'm surprised that Secret don't just turn around and try to fight this on their own terms.
If we look at the net worth, there is this going to be a haunt, but will this actually get them anything?
No, they're not going to reality him. He did reality 4S4, but he picked up an Invis rune, so he's like, damn it. Oh, here comes the Doom. Simba pops his BKB. FNJ still alive. Doom is down for 5 seconds. Ice Blast's going to sail in, and Dread is in some trouble as well. 2 dead. Gork's going to get chased down. KuroKy jumps over, misses the pounce, but he's got Blink in a second anyways. Abyssal Blade's there, but he doesn't really need it. Dark Pack secures the kill. Double kill for KuroKy. Back to work, says Secret. Back down the mid lane, and that's frightening.
26,000 net worth.
He's got some farm.
I mean, they had to expend so much to kill him in the last fight, and he was diving into all of them. They had to use the Black Hole, and this should be a set of Rex. And if we look at the gold graph, nearly 30,000 gold, 30,000 experience. Pretty much a death sentence. It doesn't even matter what heroes you have when you're down this much gold.
Yeah, they're going to take this first set of racks. Luckily, they can't take top because of that tier 2 tower. Bottom tower is exposed, and
well, in a fully completed butterfly.
Goddamn falls next. Goddamn indeed. And we should have seen the GG coming out pretty soon. Rax is now gone. Secret have accomplished their mission. And they'll head bottom for the time being. S4's going to walk the short way. Ags has now been completed for Puppey. And back to work under the tier 3 tower. Some heroes have respawned. FNJ does have his Exorcism, so it's their time to fight, I suppose. No Haunt, though. Silence is up on his Simba. He'll just blink away immediately. They actually head top. They're not ready to finish this game off yet. S4 has bots. He can be back in 45 seconds, but he wants to clear the top creep wave first.
Yep. And honestly, no real reason to force this game. Maybe wait for another Aegis. Sadakin is purchased onto S4 on the Zeus, so looking for even more magic damage.
Time to start zapping.
Yeah. That's a lot of zaps.
Oh yeah, he's got more lightning than Razor does at this point. As he shows off his result coming through. Just wants vision on Artez, Dread, and the rest of the HellRaiser squad. KuroKy, like you mentioned, full butterfly. And not only the full butterfly, but 4.4k gold. So whatever item he wants next.
You can probably just sell the Midas right now and
get rid of that Midas, Kuro. 751 GPM on KuroKy. Don't know if that's a record, but it's probably pretty close. It's not over yet, though. That's the thing. His GPM can start to diminish here in the next couple of minutes. Smoke up from HellRaisers, and if they don't get something out of this, this might be the last fight we see in this game. And they're going to head over towards Roche, towards the mid lane. They haven't decided where they're going yet. It looks like they will draw this line.
They're just waiting for the next Aegis, because if KuroKy gets another Aegis, I think there's nearly no chance for HellRaisers to even possibly win a fight. He does go for the Assault Cuirass, so gonna get some more armor, additional physical damage survivability.
Did No Tail see them? He was up here stuck in the high ground and... Oh. Smoke? Did they see that? I think they might have saw that smoke on a KuroKy.
I think so.
Well, Alpha Ninja is backing up anyways. He actually maybe isn't. Pounce is gonna go. Goodbye, Alpha Ninja. You're dead for 71 seconds.
Is pretty unreal.
Takes just a couple of hits for Slark to go to town. Goddamn, like it doomed. Simba keeps getting fogged, though. He really wants to get the zoom off. Stampede. Ah, Simba.
Isn't it the
Haunt.
thing?
Can't blink either now. BKB is going to go. Meanwhile, Force from S4. He's taking some damage from Dread. He's actually going to commit suicide. Black Hole goes onto Simba. They're trying to stop this, but the pipe is up. And they have no real way to stop it. I don't think they actually had a glimpse. He wasn't going to use it, though. Artez cleans up Puppey. Here comes the stomp. No Tail in trouble. Simba's getting caught out now as well. There's the Doom on Gork. Simba's going to try to draw their attention because guess who's going to town bottom? It's KuroKy. Gork might get denied here. There it is. And KuroKy takes down a set of racks.
4, but they get a Rex.
S4 actually is back into the fray. He had plenty of Bloodstone charges, so he respawned quickly. Wasn't even a buyback.
There's no black hole either, so...
Abyssal Blade coming out onto goddamn, he's dead. And Kuroki, he really is just doing this all on his own. They don't even need him. Or he doesn't need them, rather, as he just takes on 2 sets of racks, and the tier 4 towers stay exposed. Manta's gonna go through. They're the only 2 heroes alive, and they're just taking... They're taking it to the set of... They're taking it to the base of HellRaisers. It's ridiculous.
There's 3 people on the side of HellRaisers alive, but Deathbreath are probably not going to want to expend the exorcism for that, and there's really not any risk in them sitting there like that.
At this point, they're really just grasping at straws. Dread's going to come in. There's going to be the Ghost Scepter from Dread just to stay alive. Swap back out. Kuroki pops the Shadow Dance, though, and he's going to bash Dread with the first hit. Now the Stampede going, and Dread's going to fall. Kuroki now trying to fight onto Ninja. If Ninja dies, I think this is game. Stomp from Gork, he can't get it off. Zeus ult, Zap coming in. There's no Lightning Bolt as he does get silenced. There's going to be the Kinetic Field and Static Storm, but there's no follow-up. Now there will be the glimpse back into Gork. There's the bash as well, and more Dagon's purchased up for S4. I see now has Dagon level 3. And Kuroki heads into the base.
I imagine we'll either see a GG pretty soon, or the game might just end. Kuroki's just untouchable at this point. 32,000 net worth at 41 minutes.
18-1-7. Another Abyssal on the goddamn. It's going to be 19-1-7. It looks like maybe not. Yule Scepter up in the air. Black Hole not on. Not available. Artez is going to push him back. He's got the pipe up now, and he'll blink away. Haunt coming in. The glimpse going through onto one of those heroes. It was, I think, the Centaur. No, excuse me, not the Centaur. Rather, the Enigma. Artez Mantas. They're looking to try to fight, but the Kinetic Field keeps them in tow. They don't have Puppy, but he could throw an Ice Blast down if he wanted to. It's actually on cooldown for a period of time. 21 seconds, in fact. Goddamn, still chasing. Another Kinetic Field goes, and now this Axe Scepter is done for Simba. He's looking for his Doom. Who's the target? Shiva's Guard's going to go. He's just going to try to blink, and goddamn, BKB coming in. He still can't get the Doom off on anybody. They're too quick. The Stampede goes in. Swap out onto Dread. He's like, nah, I don't really want you. Zap goes in from Zeus. Zeus ult is still on cooldown for another 6 seconds. 4 staff away from the Exorcism. Ice Blast now sailing in, but off the mark. Not going to catch. They were waiting for it. Silence up on S4. He has no suicide for 2 minutes or so. Stomp up doesn't connect. There's a Kinetic Field. Glimpse not going yet. Now it goes. There's the Static Storm. Gork going to get caught out. Lightning Bolt. That'll secure the kill. And Secret continue onward here towards their path to victory. They don't even need Puppy. Blink Pounce doesn't go from Kuroki. BKB now done for goddamn. They're trying their best to just keep this game in control, but...
I mean, he does have the BKB Black Hole, but he could still get Abyssal and instantly killed or even doomed. Looks like we're going to see
there it goes. He was about to get it off, too. He pops up the Midnight Pulse, and Goddamn has to actually just back away. There's the Thunder God's Wrath to just do even more damage, and Puppy's actually just pushing in a lane on his own. Tier 2 tower is going to take a fall, and now they can actually go for this Tier 3 top lane and force out the Mega Creeps. Goddamn falls down. Looks like Simba got the kill. I think that might have just been Doom. Did he die in the well?
Yeah, he died in the well.
He really did. He really did die to the Doom.
Fair and balanced spell.
Very good. Oh my god, Kinetic Field, Kuro jumps up, Abyssal Blades, Korok gets blown the hell up. Kuroki is now looking for Tier 4 towers. He just wants to finish this game off. Another Haunt! They only have 2 heroes alive. They're trying their damnedest to finish this game off, but HellRaisers are not pushing. They're not giving an inch. Puppy's going to have to force the high ground. Artez just walks up there with him. He's like, hey, I can Spectral.
Oh my, are we serious, Kuroki?
What did he buy?
He's putting a Lincoln's on the chicken, and he keeps swapping it and gives himself Lincolns. And then he drops his boots, and then he gives himself Lincolns again.
Well, it's doing some work for him so far, although it's only been happening for a couple of minutes. GPM of 805 on a Kuroki. This one was a bit of a stomp. Kinetic Field, Static Storms, Dread getting caught out, taking a lot of damage because of that Ghost Scepter. The Zap from S4 secures the kill. And now the Ancient's exposed. Only one hero alive, that is Artez, but a little too late. HellRaisers, they'll split 2 series. They go 1-1 with both Cloud9 and Team Secret. And a lot of people thought that maybe they wouldn't even get that much, but a really good team. This game was rough. They're going to try to get 1 victory Black Hole for, I guess, defeat Black Hole. Dagon goes in. They actually Abyssal, goddamn. He gets bashed up, and he's like, I can't even get a full duration hole off. Kuroki's the one that get the kill. He's looking for Artez. Kuroki's just going to man fight. There's the Manta style going in. Kuroki's falling low. He's going to die. Kuroki goes down, and they keep their Ancient alive. But here comes Puppey. No, Kuroki's going to buy back. He's going to TP in. They want this range creep. They can't get it. No, that was S4 rather. With the bots coming in. Lightning Bolt going in to zap onto Artez. He'll have to buy back. Goddamn, still trying to run away. Puppey's just right-clicking him down. Gork, as well as getting hit up with a lot of spells. Lightning Bolt going into Shiva's guard. Level Death securing the kill. Kuroki's working on the base, but they glyph it. Kuroki really wants this kill. There's the Doom onto Artez. And now they will just take this, they will take the Ancient down and finish the game off finally.
Yep. Much cleaner game coming up from Secret. I think they, picked themselves to have, comparable late game. I think it was pretty even, let's say, if both teams were equally farmed, but Kuroki on the Slurk just